I mean, of course I know motherfuckers want to kill me. I'm a very disrespectful person. I know what I did in my lifetime. You feel me? They don't know because they not out here with me. They don't be on these blocks. You feel me? So they don't know. They can't tell you. Can't nobody tell you shit about me. You feel me? Like I can tell you about me.
Trial is underway now for 6 people charged with the murder of a Chicago rapper gunned down in the middle of the day in the Gold Coast. FBG Duck, also known as Carlton Weekly, was shot and killed while shopping on Oak Street back in August of 2020. Police say the shooters are members of the O Block street gang. Prosecutors say they used surveillance video and social media videos to link the suspects to the shooting. The trial is expected to provide insight on Chicago's drill music scene and its effect on violence in the city.
Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, guys. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, so anytime I drop a video, you guys can be notified. Let's get to it. Okay, as you heard in the beginning of that clip, that news clip, that the murder trial of FBG Duck has gotten underway. It has started already, but I think they're still in the stages of trying to select a jury for the trial. And for the people who didn't know what happened, I hope that little introduction got some of the people caught up who don't know about FBG Duck, Chicago drill rapper who was killed in 2020. Kind of the equivalent in my city of going down to like Cherry Creek Shopping Center, where all the, where a lot of rich people, not all the rich people, but a lot of influential people shop, and a lot of people who have money. So if somebody in my city was to go down there and do a drive-by, do a crime like that, I mean, police would be all over them. There's cameras everywhere. So I don't know why anybody would do something like that on the Gold Coast in Chicago. But nevertheless, they did. And so these unfortunate 6 people, it was 5, but they added Ralph Turpin, 33, aka Teasy. Now he's the guy who seen FBG Duck down on the Gold Coast, and he called these other 5 guys that you see right here. These are the 5 gang members from O Block, and he made the call. And they came down, they jumped in their car, jumped off the porch, jumped in their car, and they in crash test dummied they self down there. You know what I mean? It's very unfortunate that we can't get along in our community where you would jump in the car, mask up and jump in the car in broad daylight and go down to one of the most influential spots in Chicago, the Gold Coast, jump out your car in the middle of daylight and gun this man down. Now this was during the pandemic, so a lot of people were wearing masks. He was standing in front of a Louis and Gabbana, a Gucci store or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was one of those high-end stores that he was standing in front of that store waiting outside, because remember during that time you had to wait, only a certain amount of people were allowed in. And I think him and a female, they were getting a present for his son. He went down there from what I heard, and he was getting a present for his son. Now, the guy who made the phone call, from what I heard, his part was like he didn't like Duck for the simple fact that they were messing around. Well, not at the same time. This is what's really crazy. He wasn't even messing with this woman at the same time. They said this guy, Teasy, had something against Duck because they used to mess with the same girl, even though I think they're from different opposite sides of the hoods. But anyway, he's the one who made that phone call. So this is what led to a federal indictment, right? I think the lowest they could get is life in prison. That's the lowest they can get. That's the lowest they could even cop a plea for. I think, this might be a federal death penalty case, right? Now, in this case, we have, like I said, this guy right here, Ralph Turpin, known as Teasy, and the other 5 that we have charged is Charles C. Murder Liggins. He's age 30. Kenneth Kenny Robinson, 28. To Carlos Alford, 30. Christopher C. Thang Thomas, age 22. And Marcus Muwap Smart, age 22. Now, that's been, what, about 2 years ago since this crime has happened? Almost 3 years ago. And like I said, the trial has just now started. FBG Duck was on his way. He was an emerging rapper from the opposite side of the neighborhood from these guys, and he was starting to come up on his side of town. I think he had signed a contract with. I want to say he signed that contract with Texas. Rap-A-Lot Records with Jay Prince. That's who it was. Now it came to me. Rap-A-Lot Records with Jay Prince. That's who he had signed with, and he was supposed to be down there shopping to get for a house for him and his mother to get out of Chicago before this unfortunate incident happened. So a lot of people talk down on his mother on the internet, LASHEENA Weekly. You know what I'm saying? She has a YouTube channel and all that. But I'll tell you one thing about her. She does advocate for her son. I can give her that. She does advocate for her son. And so, but let's see what she has to say. Let's see what she has to say.
Everybody wondering what's going on. The trial did start Tuesday, but jury selection is taking longer than we expected. It's a process. So, to keep y'all in tune and to let y'all know what's going on, first of all, stop believing the hype. I see everybody think this a fucking joke and they chasing it. They think they want to make my son trial something to joke about and play about when it ain't even funny. Okay? The risk that these motherfuckers took and to think they ass enough. Let me let y'all know this right now. They ass, neither one of their ass, never see the light of day again.
Rowdy Nation TV. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so anytime I drop a video, you guys can be notified. We out.